Hello. Hello guys, good evening. How are you today? My side, all great. So tonight we're gonna work a bit more on bug fixing. For the one of you that don't know, we have a new release out. So the release is out since few days, and there already been some good testing. We obviously found some new bugs, as expected. No problem with that. And if you want to download the release, you can just go to our main website, which is planeshift.it, and you can download it by clicking on the first link or clicking on download now, and you can see here the changes. A lot of good changes. I mean, it's not a huge release, but I think it's an important one because we added voice chat in experimental mode, so it's a kind of a first implementation of it, but it seems to be working fine. I just would like to have a bit more feedback from more people on Linux and Mac, if it works as well or what are the issues. And yeah, apart from that, the release is out. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to fix all the bugs that do not require an update, a client update, right? So at the moment, there are still a few here in the list that are wait, all open bugs that are purely server-side data, right? And by the way, hopefully this is this release is a good enough release for some time that we don't have to change everything again. So yeah, so there were a few that are really server side only. For example, there was one like this one I think is the first one that I want to fix tonight. So one claw is missing, so it seems that his position probably is not correct, or one of his regions is not correct. So I want to review it and see. Let me just change the music and see where he is with his roaming. Hello, make a real things. Hello to welcome. Good evening. So I want to see. Yes, they are saying one claw is underground most of the time, right? So there must be in his behavior probably some definition that is pointing him to underground. So the first thing I want to do, I think I will go load in and see where he is now. And there are a few things that may go wrong for him. One may be the first spawn location, right? But if it was the first spawn location, it would continuously fall down. And it is not happening. So the fact that it's not happening means that it's not the spawn location, but it may be a script or a region. Now, the good news is that I fixed all the region the other day. And so now all the regions of the game are actually proper. And so let's see if I can go... if I can go to him. Okay, he's really underground. This is very interesting. He's really underground. Oops. Okay. No, I don't have the shortcuts here. Okay. He's really underground. And he's falling down. But why is falling down up to this point only? It's kind of weird. It's kind of interesting. I mean, there is nothing here, but it's actually stopping at this level, even if there is absolutely nothing. Okay. So I think that, yes, probably his location is wrong, right? Let me go up a bit and see if we can find the right location where it should be. Well, for sure not here. I think this is probably the area where it should be, right? That one most likely. Or close to here, but anyway, it cannot be on this slope because this slope is going nowhere. Well, maybe there is an above the slope. We can check in the old game. I think we need to check in the old game to see where this guy is. Let me see. Let me see where he is. You don't want to know where one claw is? Because it's dangerous, huh? Because it's very, very dangerous. Okay, so in the old game, yes, it seems to be at the bottom of that place. So let me... Yeah, exactly. It's exactly where we have this group of locations. And we also have... well, actually, I don't know if it's the same place, though, huh? I don't know if it's the same place. Location info. Sleeping area. One close sleep. Yeah, exactly. One close sleep. So is next to this. Now I think his position is just misplaced, right? Just misplaced. So if I go in the new game, yes, if I go in the new game, and I check that sleeping area, right? Let me slide me forward, I don't know, 50, 30, and go down. Okay. So yes, there is his sleeping area. So it's exactly the same place. I don't know why here we have two. That's interesting. Why we have two locations? Ah, because it is just the border. Okay. Just I think this one is just the border. One claw wonder area. We should be the same. We should be the same. Of this one at the top. One claw wonder area. Okay, perfect. So it's exactly the same. Okay, so this guy should be here somewhere. Now, in the old game, his position is... Well, we don't know. I mean, I can kill him and reload and see where he spawns. Okay, his location is here. So I'm pretty much in the middle of the... yeah, in the middle of that area. So it's fine. So we can change him. We can change him to, I don't know, my position. And see... yeah, you see that he's not even appearing. So it seems that it's probably... Ah! He appeared now, though. So in reality, his spawn location is not in a bad spot, right? Because his spawn location is here. So we need to understand why. Yes, you see, his spawn location is here. So the spawn location is okay. Okay. So we need to understand why. We need to understand why he's then wandering in weird places. Right? So the first thing we need to do, we need to check the production database. We need to find the ID of this guy. And the ID of this guy is 100,660. And we need to check which kind of, you know, definition he has. 100,660. Okay, he has its own NPC type, which is actually called one claw. And so under NPC type, we go and check, you know, where name, like, one claw. Okay, he has all this stuff on him, including Master NPC, Fight, On-Site Fighter, Nocturnal, and Invasion. I think probably the easier for me is to trigger some of his behaviors and see if one of those behaviors is actually messing up, right? So let me see his behavior. So he has teleport spawn, go to region, move, global move. Okay, these are all the basic ones. But it doesn't seem to have, you know, any specific. No, he has some specific stuff. Okay. He has an unit 1 claw, fine. He has a special attack, fine. He has a ranged attack. He has a return fire. He can heal himself. He has a kind of a preparation for the spell. And then he has an auto bound where he's searching the region, right? Interesting. So it's definitely some behavior, right? Because it's definitely some behavior. Actually, the region where he is, you can see it. It's just here. So you should not have any problem in. I mean, unless we have a problem with the region movement, but you should not have any issue in moving inside this region, right? I think I will try to trigger a moving region and see what happens. What is it? Move to region, go to region. But I don't know if I can percept go to region. Let's try. Percept target, go to region. The problem I think is that if I do it like this, I cannot probably give a parameter with the other one that he has this start Highland invasion, start Ocean invasion. Let me check if those ones are the problematic ones, right? Because we have a behavior that is called invasion, right? And that behavior should be no, should be here. Exactly. Let me see if there is any hard-coded stuff. There is a Noja Road R2 500. Some of this waypoints may have changed, huh? It is moving. The old game is moving. A bit weird, but it's moving. Okay, let me try to percept him with start idle invasion and see what happens. Seems he's not doing anything. He gives a fail to move though. You see? He's giving a fail to move. And then he's teleporting. I understand. I think I understand what is going on. I think it doesn't have connections from this place. But there are no waypoints here in the old game. I don't see any waypoints from this location to... Right? So let me see if I do the same here. You see that here is moving. So here it seems that he can find... No, it's just roaming around. It's just roaming around actually. Trying to understand what is in his brain at the moment, but is a move inside his region. So maybe the move inside the region is wrong. Maybe the move inside his region is wrong. He moved to this particular waypoint that is actually BDR1 Hydla invasion. So yeah, so at least is like consistent with the command that we gave him, but then it seems he's not moving. Okay, he's moving now. I don't know where he's trying to go actually. I have no idea. Wow, this thing is colliding? Yeah, this thing is colliding. It's not a great idea to have this point on top of a colliding thing, but because you see that he's struggling a bit. But it's fine, it's just moving a bit weird, but it's moving. I don't know exactly where he's going, but he's going. His speed is very low. It's very, very slow. Yeah, it's very slow because we don't multiply the speed by the sides. Haha. That could be a problem, huh? Okay, there is something else we need to fix. He's moving super slow because his scale is not compared to the movement, and so he's basically moving as fast as a normal guy would move. That is a problem, huh? BDR 1020. Is this one BDR 1020? No, it is BDR 1002. So he will probably go on for quite a bit. Because he needs to reach 20, so he's going all the way. Yeah, he's probably going all the way to Hydla. I think is what he's doing. Let me try go home and see what happens, right? If I percept him go to sleep. Maybe go to sleep. Okay, he got failed to move, huh? Okay, and now he's below ground. Okay. So it seems to be that the sleep area or the sleep behavior is teleporting in below ground. It seems to be the sleep behavior. So we need to understand why the sleep behavior is doing that, right? Now I think that the sleep behavior is a default one. I don't think there is one specific for this guy, right? Yes, exactly. So I think it's probably inside master NPC. So inside master NPC, I'm searching if there is a go to sleep. I don't see it. Let me search it in another way. Where script like go to sleep. Okay, it's in million places. It's in million places. But it's also in one claw. Okay. So I didn't see it. But he actually has a go to sleep here somewhere. No, probably has it in the reaction. Do not interrupt, go to sleep. NPC sleep. No, it's not here. So it must be in diurnal or nocturnal, right? Diurnal or nocturnal? Exactly. What was this guy? This guy was diurnal or nocturnal? This guy was nocturnal. Okay. This guy is nocturnal. So Percept condition night, go to sleep. Oh, we found it. It's in region. In region is the one that we were searching for. Okay. So it seems that the first thing that it does is locate a sleeping area, right? In a range of 100 meters around him. The problem is that if he cannot find it, he will probably... It's still a bit weird though that... But anyway. So let me try something, because I want to understand if this happens only when he's away or if it happens all the time, right? So let me reload him, right? And we know that when we reload him, we actually find him in the right spot, like this. Then I want to percept him go to sleep from this location, okay? So I will percept target go to sleep, right? So I want to see what he's doing now, because in theory sleeping area is that thing, right? No, it doesn't find it. So it does not find the sleeping area. Something is happening and he's not finding the sleeping area. Or anyway, he's not getting it properly. Because now I don't know exactly. But yes, basically. Okay, I need to understand the sleeping area thingy. Locate object sleeping area. Right? Is a sleeping area a keyword or is just the name of a location? No, it seems that it's not. It seems that it's not. So in reality, the sleeping area probably then is, you know, a location. It can be a waypoint alias, or it can be, because we have few ways to actually. Let me see if it's documented in our wiki. Sleeping area. It's not. It's not documented in the wiki. I mean, it's here, but it was for the tribes, and I think that the tribes are working a bit differently. This is not a tribe, this is a single NPC. I don't know, Tua, if you are still here. Tua, are you still here? because I would like to know. I would like to know what. If there is a mapping between. No, there is no mapping. I mean, I know there is a mapping of work and home, right? That I'm pretty sure there is a mapping between work and home, because basically it's using the name of the NPC plus home or work, and is using the same for kitchen, right? But it's not one. There is not one for sleeping. You see, there is not one for sleeping. So I don't know. You are still there, Tua? Do you remember how we find the sleeping area in the script? Because the script just says locate object sleeping area, right? Locate object sleeping area. But then how is this defined? How is this defined? It's not an alias, because the alias sleeping area does not exist. So, or is an actual location type? Maybe it's a location type. Sleeping. It's a location type. It's a location type. Location type 21. So this means that this thing is a sleeping area, but I don't know if I like the concept though. So this means that anyone can sleep here. It's a bit weird actually, but yeah, this one is flagged as a sleeping area. Okay. Okay, so the problem that we have is that the monster is not capable of recognizing this as a sleeping area location. Or maybe it's just too high and he cannot reach it, right? But I think there is the problem we are having at the moment. Because if I look at this guy, which is the location ID 387, right? This will probably have type 21, right? Yeah, exactly, type 21. So this one is flagged as a sleeping area, but the guy doesn't find it. Doesn't find it. I still would like to understand why. Because it should actually start a locate operation, right? You should start a locate object. You should start a locate object, right? You should start a locate object. So if we go into NPC operations, locate object is actually inside locate operation. And locate operation has many different options, including object, I guess. We will see in a second, but I think it should have. It's pretty big. He has a lot of possibilities. I think there is the kind of stuff that we need to document anyway, because, you know, static location. It may be this one, huh? Because I don't see anything else, so... Find location. Yeah, maybe this one. Maybe this one. It may be this one. Find location. Okay, I think I can try to debug this guy 1 sec, because I think we can reproduce it, right? We can reproduce the problem. The problem is in front of our eyes, and if I do, I still don't think it's the best way, because at the moment it's basically searching a sleeping area in a 100 meters range, so that will kind of fail all the time, right? But anyway, I mean, if he's roaming around, you know, he will not have a sleeping area around him, so it works only if he's at base. But anyway, okay, let's do one fix at a time. One fix at a time. One fix at a time. Okay, now he's there, right? Now he's there. So if I percept him with go to sleep, no. First I enable debug. We enable debug to 15, which is spamming a lot, but it's fine. And then I percept target go to sleep, right? Now in theory we should see something. Yeah, it's already movement failed. Okay. Let me copy all to clipboard. Let me go here just a second, because when I do this, there may be some email of people if they are logging in exactly at that moment, and I don't want. Oh my god, what is this? Wow, there is a fuck up somewhere. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, look at this. Look at this. There is a fuck up somewhere. That's the printout on the server, so that should definitely not happen. Okay. So let's do it again. Let's do it again. So I'm killing him, and I'm percepting, go to sleep, okay? Move failed, okay. Any teleports. Copy all to clipboard. It happened again. There's something strange going on, eh? So yeah, probably there is. I don't know if there is a bug or if there is, but definitely something weird is happening. Definitely something weird is happening. Look at that, it's all fucked up. Okay, running at sleep. Step 01, sit. Running at sleep. But at sleep is what? At sleep is a behavior. Yes. At sleep. Wait, let me just stop the debug because it's like insane. Okay. Yeah, because it's spamming the server like forever. Running at sleep, step 1. So this at sleep is a behavior, right? At sleep behavior, yes. Interrupt, visible, sit. So it seems that the seat operation may still have some old code in. I mean, not very concerned about that, but the seat operation probably still has some weird... yes, it does. Okay, that is what is generating the problem. I mean, not the problem that we are looking for, but just the problem of the bad printout. So the bad printout happens because it is not properly formatted for Unreal Engine. It was still old code, so now it's fixed. We fixed the next server update. And by the way, the same here. The same here. There may be more than this, huh? But okay, fine. So that is what is generating the bed text. That is what is generating the bed text. But that we don't care much, because this is happening basically after he teleports. After he teleports. You see that go to sleep, active behavior go to sleep. Huh? Waiting, go to sleep. Because go to sleep, as we said, is in nocturnal. We said this was in nocturnal. In nocturnal, no, it was in region. Exactly, go to sleep. Yeah, I mean, moving between all these files is not that easy, but hello, Fanner, how are you? How is your day? Behavior name, go to sleep. Resume yesterday, wake up. Locate. So yes, so it should be the step number 0, right? Step number 0 of go to sleep is the one that we need. Go to sleep. Here we are at step 2, so we are really too far. So it needs to be before this. Unfortunately, this thing is printed every 5 times a second, so that's why there is so much. But it is how our NPC are thinking. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah. So it's basically saying that the sleeping location is outside of his range, right? Outside range 34 meters. He's saying that is at 1 kilometer point 4 for whatever reason. So he's at 1.400 kilometers of distance. So okay, so it seems that he didn't get the proper location. He did not get the proper location. You see this thing, the distance blah 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 is outside of range of perception name, location sensed hunting ground. Why this is even happening? I mean, why we are triggering all these locations sensed? Maybe we are not triggering on him. Maybe it is stuff that is on other NPC. Consider here we are in production, so we have all the NPC loaded, unfortunately. So I think we are still too far. We should go backward and we will find... I think we should go backward because you see here we are already in move failed. Unless it was the previous, but you see that go to sleep is at step 2 out of 4. So we need go to sleep to be 1 out of 4. Okay, 0 or 0 out of 4, even better. Yes, exactly. Here we are at 0 out of 4. Here we are at 0 out of 4. Woken from sleep. Woken from sleep? I don't think so. Sleep 4 out of 6. So running go to sleep step 0. Locate operation. Remembered location from last time. Ay. Remember location from last time. Ay. So this guy has in his mind... It seems that this guy has in his mind a wrong location. And is... Yes, exactly. He has in his mind that this location is the sleep location, but I don't understand how is it possible. How is it possible? So it seems that when we ask him to go to sleep, right, he has in his brain a previous location that has been stored as a valid sleeping area, which is very strange because... But you see that he's saying, remember location from last time. Remember location from last time. I think there is something that probably we have in the database, boys. Static loaded. Ha! Do you think we have somewhere... should be in tribe memories, but tribe memories... Do you think we are using tribe memories also for normal NPC? I don't think so. Because the only one that I know that... 10660, eh? Wait a second. No. Tribe memory definitely is not there. Okay, so what is this static loading? What is this static loading that we have? If it's a static location, we only have to do this once and save the answer, right? Static location. Because this means that the locate area is the closest to him when he spawns. That would be pretty smart, actually, if we do this. That would be pretty smart, because when he spawns, he's in range of the sleeping area, and so if then he stores it as the default sleeping area, I think it makes sense. I think it all start to make sense, but it seems it's anyway not working. But where is that static definition? Static, yes, there it is. Static, yes. So the first time, right, the first time that he finds this location, in theory, he will be storing it, right? He will be storing it. Okay. And he's storing it into what? Into a vector, or located, location, position, sector, angle, and radius. Okay, storing it inside a standard located, right? So yeah, inside of this thing, and this thing is a locate, right? This string is a locate, and locate is fairly simply defined. I mean, he has a position, I guess, and yes, he has a position, and a sector, and a float, and an angle, and a waypoint. Okay, but it is fine. So basically what this guy is doing, so this means that he stored this location wrong, right? My only problem is locate operation run. Is this so in theory, the first time, right? The first time we should have this locate operation locate, unless we are loading it from the database, but I don't think so. I don't think we are loading it from the database. So the question is, how the hell is storing in his memory something wrong? Because it's basically what is happening here. It's basically what is happening here. Add random range. Let me check this add random range 1 second. Let me check this add random range, because I have a feeling. Yes, the feeling was correct. We multiply by 100 2 times. We multiply by 100 2 times. We multiply by 100 2 times. This is not good, huh? This is not good, because this becomes, you know, this becomes 500, and this becomes 5,000, and 5,000 is 500 meters away. No, it's 50 meters away. Yeah, it's 50 meters away. He's 50 meters away. And then he does, what the hell is doing here? He's adding to the destination X. He's taking the angle. The angle is a range between 0 and 1, 2 pi. Multiply by radius. Radius, I have no idea what is it. So this may become even more. But still, the destination is a vector. So we are, in theory, we should be moving this random range only horizontally, right? When I see the time you take him to help to find a sleeping spot, perhaps it is more to allow him to sleep when he walks, or ask him to sleep in any place. That would be easier, you know? We ask him just to sleep. But I think it is the mistake. I still don't understand why. Because that location is actually underground. It's not, you know. If it was 50 meters vertically, I would understand. But it's not 50 meters vertically, because here we are changing only X and Y. We are not changing Z. Right? We are not changing Z. And I assume that in the original code, that was X and Z. Right? Exactly. You see? In the old code, it was X and Z. So I have no idea why it's going vertically down. Why is going vertically down? That's super weird. The problem is that I don't know if this is actually reasonable with the new code, because the problem of our, I mean, 2 pi I think is the same, but like this one radius now is not in meters anymore. Is it? No, it's still in meters, I think. This is still in meters. This is still in meters. So that is correct, because I take this one that is in meters, this one that is in meters, removing the 0.5, multiply by 100, right? And but okay, anyway, I let's leave it there. I want to understand on my machine, because I'm going a bit crazy here. But I think we are very close to understand what is going on. We are very close to understand what is going on. I just need to do this. I need to load only one NPC. That is him. And I want to load it on my machine. I want to load it on my machine. And I want to go in debug mode. And I want to see when we reach exactly this point, or when we reach this point. And I needed to do the same, to ask him to go to sleep and whatever, right? Perfect. Yeah, it is a bit of a tough one, eh? But if we fix it for him, we fix it for everyone. So, you know, for every NPC, so... I hope it's not just a problem with the data, but could also be, eh? But the sleep location, I fixed them all, so it cannot be really a problem with the data. It's, you know, because The location is in the right place. The location is actually in the right place. Okay, it's loading up. Just need to wait this thing to load up and then we will connect with our I think these are exactly the thing that we should document though, because like we have a bunch of scripts, you know, in the game that they are following a certain logic, but none of that logic is documented anywhere, right? And there is a big problem because, like, for example, this diurnal, nocturnal, these sleeping areas, you know, all this stuff, yes, is in the data, but if I search the wiki, I don't find anything. And would be good to no, I need to do P. Do I have all the maps at the moment? Yeah, I think I have all the maps. If I have all the maps, it's going to load for quite a bit. No, we have a subset of the maps. I think it's just taking time because it's the first run of the day. Okay. So he should be spawned because I asked exactly. Oh fuck, I don't have this map. I don't have this map. No, we need this map. If you don't have this map, it will not work, obviously. So we need this map at least. So we need BD out. Okay, let's do it again. Okay. It's loading up maps. Slowly but surely. Okay. Is up. I think we will discover. I think we will unravel the puzzle. Unravel the mystery. So... okay, he's in the right place to start, right? He's in the right place to start. So in theory at the moment he should have no memory, right? Because the server just started, so he should have no memory at all, right? And so if I now percept him go to sleep, right? Now obviously maybe it will work, I don't know. But okay, you see this random range located. I'd watch. If I do this, yeah, it becomes an impossible. Yeah, it becomes an impossible thing on the Y. It becomes an impossible thing. So, but you know, okay, it becomes an impossible place, and so is teleporting. But where the hell is teleporting? Ah, he's teleporting there. Yeah, but why is teleporting there? I don't understand. In theory, yeah, but that's the problem. This is the problem, I think. That we are multiplying by 102 times. Because you see the result. The result is an impossible x. Is an x that is like... well... I don't know if it's an impossible x, though. Let me see, 224... 224738. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oops. I don't know why you cannot copy something if you are not in debug mode. Why I cannot just... I mean, I could pause and copy, or could pause and copy, yeah? And then start again. Maybe. So this seems to be the location. This seems to be the location. Ah! Is exactly that location. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, but why? What? I don't understand. I don't understand too much what I'm looking at, but fine. Okay. 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 Yeah, I think that's the fuck up anyway. I'm just having a bit of hard time to understand, I mean, to simulate it, but basically, this is the location that is generated, right? This is the location that is generated, which is a completely invalid position. And it's generated wrong because the... And I don't even know where is it compared. Yeah, it's like 100 meters or so of distance from where we were. Now it's random every time, but I think this is our original location, no? Yeah, this is our original location. So if I do location show, if I do location show, yes, it's there, you see? Yeah, it's that. I think it's that. It's 100% that. It's 100% that. So I'm just multiplying twice. That's the issue. So basically if I change if I change this and I put it back to 0.5 meters, so we are multiplying only once. Now the only problem I need to see is who is calling this, who is calling this function, right? Because I need to understand who is calling this. It is 0.5. We just need to be sure that, yeah, you see, there is the problem again here. There is another problem. Point. Locate operation. Same issue. Same issue. Same issue. Same issue. Why we do this? Why we do this, by the way, I have no idea. I did this everywhere. So everywhere is wrong. I did this absolutely well, not everywhere, but the important point is that is current project, huh? I need to be sure there are no more of this thingies. Okay, so it's recompiled. So we launch it again and we try with this change and see what happens. Okay. Okay, so now we have the new, oops. Now we have the new calculation, which should not be as crazy as the previous one, right? So the coordinates that these guys will generate are, oops, he moved already. Seems that he moved already. It's kind of strange. Okay. Let's kill him anyway. So we are sure that he's starting from scratch, right? Because we don't want him to... And now we say go to sleep, right? Now we say go to sleep. So now this range should not be as crazy as before, hopefully. And I think I would just let him go. Let me see what the hell is doing now. No, I think we are generating. Okay, that function is generating an impossible number then. Error could not find sector. Yeah, that function is generating an impossible number, I think. That function is generating an impossible number. Yes. That function is even with the fix that I did, is still generating an impossible number. Okay, we need to understand why. We need to understand why. Uh-oh. No, I think it's okay. I think it's just loading the map. I think it's just loading the map. Or no. Is running. Yeah, it's just loading the map. It's just loading the map. It's taking a bit because this map is pretty big, but I think he will eventually, and because we are in debug mode, but I think it will eventually load up. No? I mean, it should. No? He's sleeping. I don't understand why we don't see the map now. Unless we teleported in a different sleeping area. No, we're in Bidor South. What? I think something weird happened. Let me just reload. I don't know, something weird happened. But anyway, this function is generating impossible coordinates. That's our problem. That's exactly our problem, boys. The fact that the map was not loading is a bit weird, but I mean, I teleported a lot and I change instance many times, and I teleport it to invalid location. So that may, you know, be the cause. No world was found. Oh my God. I never seen a no world was found. What do you mean? No world was found. I don't know. I think something weird happened. Yeah, exactly. We are in the same location and it's working now. But okay. So let's try to understand why this function is going crazy, okay? Because it is. And we need to understand why. Ah, fuck, because now, yes, the previous location stored. No. Okay, we can, wait, I can change the, yeah, let's change this. Let's change this, and I will put it here. Can I? Yes, I can. And now we'll put it here. Okay, so we force the execution of this, even if he has, find random. So the first thing, one thing we will have to understand also is this one, because here is trying to find a random location, and I don't know if this is really returning. Yeah, it's returning right one. One close leap. So this location is okay. Okay, let's try to understand. No. Please. Let me understand. Let me print out location. Let me print out location. Okay, so that is what we have at the moment. We have 231,000 minus 749 and 12,711, which I think is corresponding exactly, right? It should be corresponding exactly to our sleep area. To our sleeping area. 231, 960. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly this one, right? It just picked this location. Fine. Now the problem happens when he's trying to do this, right? This is fucking up all our location. And okay, let me try to understand. What is this margin? Margin is 0.5. Okay. Radius is 200. This is already the problem. Because radius is in radius is in centimeters, and margin is in meters. Yeah, that is the fuck up. That is the fuck up, boys. The problem is that this function, because probably, you know what happens, that from different places of the code, different parts of the code, I'm calling this function and I'm calling it with, you know, different parameters and such. So it is really a problem. I need to change it all. First of all, we should always specify if it's meters or centimeters. Always. And if you want to use always meters, I'm fine, or centimeters, I'm fine, but then we need to use it everywhere. But yes, the result of this is that you are already fucking up here, right? Because here is already fucked up because it's already giving you a radius of 199 minus 0. Well, no though, because it's subtracting this, which is very small, from this. Yes, but then radius is used here, and so GG boys. Because this range then is multiplied again by 100. Yeah, that's the fuck up. That's the fuck up. 100%. So if this range was not 95, but if this range was even if I multiply it with a number that is between 0 and 1, I multiply it with a number that is between 0 and 1. Yeah, but it becomes then 95 meters. Because I multiply by 100. So the x now is getting augmented by 95 meters. At least. So the x is 231,960, right? After this, it becomes 228. So yes, he moved by so much. He moved by 31. He moved like 30 or 40 meters. Yeah, so that's our problem. Okay, that is the problem 100%. So we just need to decide if this function is going to take always meters or always centimeter, and it needs to be consistent, right? Let me say that this function is at the moment used only inside I think is used only inside NPC operations, right? Let me see. NPC operation, NPC operation, NPC operation, NPC operation, NPC operation, NPC operation, NPC operation. Yes, is used only in this class. So we can make it consistent fairly easily, right? So let me say in centimeters, right? Whenever it is. And so this means that we need to change this to be 500, and this one is already okay. And then inside a function we will not multiply anymore by 100, right? So I will remove this by 100. So we will leave that as... Now the only thing that I don't know is this angle. I don't understand this too much. What is this giving me? It's taking 2 pi, is multiplying between 1 and 0, then is doing cos f, which is basically cos of float. Okay, cos of float of a number between 1 and 0. Yeah, but this is destroying completely the... I don't understand this logic, boys. Can you help me? Hello, Fergus. Can you help me with this logic? I'm kind of I don't understand what he's doing. I think he's trying to generate a random point in a circle, right? He's generating a random point. Right? He's generating a random point in a circle. And I think that the solution is this, you know, radius by cos of your angle and whatever, right? So I think it is exactly what we are doing. So we are trying to generate, so we are doing this angle and range, right? Angle is this one, is a random multiplied by 2pi, exactly this. Random multiplied by 2pi, but random is giving a value between 0 and 1. Okay. And then is multiplying the center plus r multiplied by cos and sin. So seems to be okay. I don't know, should we just assume that it's okay? Of radius range, because range is our exactly. Okay, so the only thing I need to be sure is that when I call this function now, we are calling it always in centimeters. I call it always in centimeters. And I have to assume that this radius somehow is tribe get home. I need to ensure that this radius is in home radius. Home radius. The radius of the home. GG, thank you. But home radius, because we are using it also for tribes and home radius. Home radius, home radius. This home radius for sure is in meters. 100% this one is in meters. 100%. Because this is read from our tribal recipe thingy. Right? And our tribe recipe thingy is reasoning in meters for sure. Yes, all these numbers are meters. All these numbers are meters. So, okay. So to keep it, so or we multiply this one by 100. And we say read in meters, stored in centimeters, or something like that. Read in meters, stored in centimeters. It's a bit long, but I prefer that to be long than to be wrong, right? So this means that this will come out as centimeters, and it is exactly what we need. Right? So this now is centimeters. It means that this one is centimeters and this one is centimeters as well. Right? Now, This I think is the same problem. Located radius. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? The problem is that if we don't do it right, it's a mess, boys. It's a mess because coordinates are going to be fucked up so much. And the problem is that the memory is actually stored, is read and stored. You see this radius? You see this radius? This radius is read and stored, right? So when it goes into the database, he always needs to be in meters, and when is in memory, he always needs to be in centimeters. So basically when we do row get float, right, we have to do the same thing. So we have to multiply by 100, and then we have to say that memory radius, right, is read and written to dB in meters, but stored in this variable in centimeters, right? So I think that's the only way. So we need to normalize this shit. It's a bit annoying actually, but we need to normalize it somehow. We need to normalize it somehow, boys. We need to normalize this shit. Otherwise we will be in trouble. We will be in trouble. Okay. So the problem now is when I write it to the database, because this one will be written to the database and it will probably be wrong. Right? Yes, exactly here. Save memory, right? Save memory should be divided by 100. Okay, now it's okay. We go back to meters for memorizing. We go back to meters for memorizing. Oh my god. Because now okay, this should be okay. Find private memory. And no, no, because you see that this is actually a distance, and distance is in centimeters. So if we do distance minus then radius, the radius should be the same unit of measure. right? So this radius must be centimeters. So I don't understand why here I say divided by 100, right? Divided by 100 is for sure giving me, right? So this get radius, I have no idea. If it's in meters or centimeters, but for sure not divided by 100. For sure not divided by 100. I think we should assume that in memory we are always using centimeters. Because I'm fine with the search, but this distance should absolutely be in centimeters, so I think now is okay. But then when we try to do add memory, okay, when we do add memory, we said that this radius is in centimeters, right? So exactly. So I think now is good. Now is good. But there may be some additional fuck up, huh? Unfortunately. There may be some additional fuck ups. Location is already in centimeters. This becomes centimeters. This becomes centimeters. Current path point get radius. Oh my god, there is another one. There is another one. There is another one. There is another one. Oh my god. I have no idea if this... the radius of this location. I think here we have exactly the same problem, boys. Exactly the same problem. This problem of coordinates is pretty much everywhere, unfortunately. Ah, okay. Here we convert to centimeters already. Is the one that I did now? Yeah, that's possible. I should specify this everywhere, you know, and then if something is wrong, we will fix it. But I need to define for every function if we are working in meters or centimeters. Otherwise, we will never get out of this problem. Every function should tell the unit of measure. Otherwise, we never get out of this mess. Right? We never get out of this mess. Just a second, I need to do something. I need to do something. Wait a second, huh? I need to do something quickly off stream because I need to send some bank information. One second, huh? So I need to go whatever here, and here. Just a second, I'm trying to get this information. I think this should be enough. Yeah, I'm just sending this thing. Okay, done. Yeah, I prefer to do it immediately because I'm trying to do some things and sometimes it just takes time. And so the quickest I send the information out and the quicker it will be done. Okay. I'm back. So we changed that, which is nice. Now, in theory, now we have everything in centimeters, and so the multiplication should be fine, right? And so now, if we enter always here in centimeters, right? First of all, can we say also to this function that is in centimeters? Yeah, I said that in centimeters. Okay. So if we enter into this function in centimeters, will it always work or not? Because yes, this will work because it's centimeters minus centimeters. Now this will work as well, and this addition will work as well because the destination is just a vector from it's just a vector in Unreal that is the position of the character, right? So it should be perfectly fine. Okay. Okay, so I hope that now we kind of have it, luckily, hopefully. I don't know if I did other damages in changing that function, but it's anyway required. So we need to move everything to centimeters. So if we did some damages, we will find out very soon, because means that NPC will try to move to impossible places. But hopefully not. Hopefully not. Okay. So we should do exactly the same. I would say reload this guy. Then ask him to go to sleep. Fuck, he already moved. Ah, but he moved to the right place though. Okay, at least he moved to the right place. But why he teleported? He teleported because we have no navigation. Yeah, that's possible. But this means that it will work then. Yeah, because he teleported in the right place at least. No, it didn't. What the fuck? Why teleported here and not here? But yes, because he just chose probably a location inside it. Yeah, wait. Let me try to percept him. Percept target. Go to sleep. Okay, now this range, I will just let it go. Yeah. Now he goes in the right place. Now, he cannot move because I think that at the moment, I don't have the navigation in on my machine on this map, right? But yes, but I think that you see that he found a point inside the range, and now he moved to the sleeping area. So I think that now the coordinates are right. To really test it, I will have to release a new server, not a new client, but a new server, right? And we can do it fairly easily. It's just for me to recompile the server on Linux and release it. But in theory, this one should be fixed. Do we want to release it now? That's a good question. Do we want to release it now, or should I do one more bug? Because this one basically, I think is now fixed. Is now fixed, and this may fix also a number of other problems, huh? With other NPC, like for example this one. Yeah, I think will be exactly the same. So this one is also fixed by... Yeah. Well, this actually is fixed already in production. This I think is fixed already in production. But the sleeping area of the boss guy will be fixed thanks to the changes I did now. Yeah, I think we can release. I think we can, because I really want to test. I really want to see it. Right. So let's do a quick server release. I mean, it's not too complex to do a server release. Basically, what we need to do. We need first of all to check in. Now the only problem may be that if I did damages to other functions, but okay, anyway, we will see. I will check in these changes, right? In particular, I don't care about these ones. Let me see what changes I did here. PS character. Yes, I moved. This is also another one that I really want to have in. Moved NPC fell out of world to warning instead of error. This is an important one because it's spamming the logs so much. And then I think we fixed one bug with the display. Well, we fixed this, okay. But then we also fixed one bug with the display. Yes, this one. Fix display bug on locate operation, No, on seat operation. So fix the log display bug on seat operation. And then we fixed sleeping area. Well, it's not just sleeping area. I think it's just a locate area function which was mixing centimeters and meters, right? Okay, and I think that's pretty much what we did. Then we changed also tribe, but I think that I tried to keep centimeters in memory instead of meters. Yeah. That's fine. Okay, we can check these changes. We can check in these changes. Then we need to go on the Linux machine. On this Linux machine. And on this Linux machine, which is basically our server compiler, right? Okay. On this one, let me just check one thing. If I do screen minus R, no, we are good. So if I do this, I then go in, I can just follow the instructions anyway, but it's very simple. I just have to SVN update and recompile. What is that? Yes, this one. Exactly. But before that, I need to do this. Right? What is G? What is G in SVN? G? What is G? SVN G flag. What is G? I locally modified G, and if that merged the upstream change to the file, there was a merge conflict, that would be C. Yes, because I think that I changed this plugin. I removed, I removed the MIDI interface, and I did it also locally here, and so yeah, that's why. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Now that I remember what is that. So you already merged it. So we can just delete the current server on my machine and just rebuild it. I don't think it will take too much to rebuild it. Need to AFK. Better to make it all in one metric. The problem is that we have data in meters, because I think it's much simpler for scripters, you know, to think in meters, but Unreal is thinking in centimeters. So I don't want to change all the scripts, because changing all the scripts will really take a lot of time. So I don't want to do that. And yeah. And so I have to keep this different unit of measure. So we need to wait this recompilation. Is there any shadow variable that I can fix? Slot manager 615. Let me save this 1 second. Let me save that. Because the shadow variables are a bit annoying, so if I can remove them, why not? Slot manager 414. Slot manager. It's always a fight, because when you write code, like for example here I have message, and probably this message is already somewhere exactly. So this should be something like message to send, right? To be sure that it's not getting confused with the other one. And I think it's probably the same. 352. 352. No, 352 is what? It's the previous declaration. 615. 61, yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing. Message to send. Okay, at least we remove this too. Why not? Not bad. Ba-da-bam. How many people would play a marble game now? Who would play a marble game while we are waiting the compilation? I think it takes only 2 or 3 minutes. I think it's not very long, but you never know. Marble game. Marble game. We need to be more than 2 or 3. More than 2 or 3. Fergus is AFK. Fanner is AFK. Ula is here. But if it's only me and Ula, it's not possible. It's not possible. Let me see. If we have enough players, we play. If we don't have enough players, we don't play. Okay, whoever wants to play Marble while we wait the compilation to finish should type exclamation mark play. Exclamation mark play. Hula is here. But who else? We need at least 4 people. Or we screw up all the statistics. Zombie wind is there. Okay. Who else? Play, play, play. Exclamation mark play. We have at least 3 or 4 people AFK, I know, because they told me. They told me. 3 people with me? It's not enough. Exclamation mark play. Guys, hello? How can I catch your attention? How can I catch your attention? Let me try. Hello? Okay, I will do this. I will do this. Where is paint? Look at this beautiful girl. Look at this beautiful girl. Okay, now that I have your attention, you can play. You can type exclamation mark play. Ah, you see, one guy arrived immediately. Exclamation mark play. If you want to play. Okay, we are 4. I think we can go. Start. Meanwhile, let me see if our thing finished or not. I search for beautiful girl. I search for beautiful girl. No, it's still going. Okay, okay, okay. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Uh-oh, I cannot move. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I cannot move. What happened? Okay, I can move now. I can move now. Okay, okay, okay. There was a bit of a fuck up in the controls. Okay, we never did this map because we don't have a... Ooh, look at this map. So 2 people went right, 3 people went left. There are a lot of obstacles. Someone already decided to jump down. Zombie wins. Sorry, you are going down. You died outside of the track. Is a pity. Okay, Fannar at the moment seems to be first, and Fergus is following, but there is this very, very bad obstacle that I don't know what is it, but it seems to cut off balls so much. Fergus nearly died. But at the same time, Hull and Planeshift took another road. They took another road that was not going into that thingy. Interesting. But Fannar is keeping everything. Look at that. Fannar is first at the moment. He's jumping down. He has a bit of obstacles. But Planeshift and Hula is taking the lead. Hula is taking the lead. Look at that. There is another obstacle here. This one is very, 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 very bad. Hula and Fannar are racing. Oh, Hula went the wrong side. No, Hula. No, right. Fannar left. Okay, let's see this thing. It's pushing Hula back. Fannar went through without a problem. And Fannar can make it. Don't stop. Okay, Fannar is first. Hula is second. Fergus third. And Planeshift last. Good job, guys. So Fandar takes 5 points and Hula takes 3 points. And so I think with this, Hula, you may have... And sorry, Zombie win. Sorry, you jumped out. It happens sometimes. There are... So with that, if we go to the leaderboard and we see local, I think that with that... Local point 72. Strange. I was thinking you would surpass him by 1 point, no? What is the difference between season points and local points? Season points, local points. I don't know. You are first year and Raonix is first year. Not sure. But anyway. Congratulations to the winners. Why not? We are cooking stuff. We are cooking stuff. We are cooking stuff, boys. He should be going very quick because he's not really cooking. He's just checking that the previous cook is okay. And so in reality, should be very, very fast. But then there is archiving and everything, so I think we should do another marble. I think we should do another marble, boys. That's the only way. It's the only solution, okay? Let's do another marble. Race. Random. 2 minutes and 46. Wow, this is a very, very long... The best time is 3 minutes. What the hell? It must be a very long race. Let's see. Just keep rolling, huh? Okay, if you want to play... Is it snowing? Wow. If you want to play another game, you should type !play. Right now. And then you will join the marble game. Meanwhile, I'm checking the server, okay? What does it mean looking for binaries? Yeah, I think it pretty much finished anyway. Is archiving? Yeah, he's archiving. Very nice. Ah, we have a new player. Well, a new player, I mean, compared to the last... run. Okay, just a second because he finished the packaging. So what I need to do, we need to tar the thingy. This will be 0729B. Right? We do a tar file and then we send it to the real server. Refresh. Yes, 029B. And then I will send it. And then I will send it here when that is finished. Okay, we can go. We can go. Are you ready? Start. I think we never did this one. This one is at 3 minutes, so it must be super long, or what? I don't know. It doesn't look so long, but fine. It doesn't look long. I don't know why. 2, 1, go! Bling! Okay, you're jumping down this beautiful marble thingies. And wow, plane shift is nearly first. No, zombie wind is first. Zombie wind, be careful. Don't jump down again. Zombie wind is leading together with plane shift. And at the back, there is a fight. Alluvia, Hula, Fergus, they're all very, 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 very close. And Zombie Wind jumps forward, takes a speed up. And is avoiding rocks. What is happening at the back? There are rocks falling down. Oh my god. Rocks falling down everywhere. And here we land. And we try to go down this funnel. And Fergus is already out of the funnel. No problems. Look at that. Fergus rolling like a boss. Uh-oh. It seems that there are these things that are falling down. Trying to kill people. Boom. You see those things are putting debris that you have to overcome. I don't know how, but I think you just wait that they go away, or you... Yeah, exactly. That is the problem. I think after some time they go away. Yes, it just went away, but plane shift arrived at the right time and just passed Fergus. Oh, they are both stuck. Let's see if Funner can take advantage of this. Yes, he's taking advantage of this, and Funner now is first. And I don't know, there's a bit of a mess there. Hula is arriving as well. Zombie Wind at the moment is last, but he can still recover. This is a long map. There are a lot of obstacles. You see all these obstacles? Basically the first people, the people that are in front are getting stuck. And the people that are back... What is this? What is this thing? No, don't go down. Ah, you go down and you go into the next one. I understand. So it should not be possible to die. It's just remixing things. But it should not be possible to die, in theory. Oh! Plane shift died? Who died? Someone jumped down, boys. I don't know who. Me. Plane shift died. Hula, meanwhile, is going through all these obstacles with no problem. And Thunder is second. And there is a big fight. Well, no, there is a big fight for the second place. Fergus seems to take the lead here. The second place, I mean. And Thunder next. And Zombie and Alluvia are following. There are still a lot of obstacles. Hula, meanwhile... doesn't care about anyone. Oh, look at that. Hula is just jumping to the final place. And he makes it. So Hula is first. Funnel is following and Alluvia is next. This Riser, this blue thing, Riser is our record. So he's a ghost. It's our previous record on the map. So Hula, you also beat the record on the map. There's a bit of a mess going on here. But Funner managed to jump. Will he make it? Yes. And Zombie Wind just next. Okay. Inside. And Fergus. Zombie Wind jumped over again. Sorry. You jumped off the map again. I don't know why. Hula takes 25 points and Funner 19 points. And Fergus 23 points. No, sorry, no. And Fergus 0. Fergus 0. He was at 23 points. I don't understand this. So now Hula, in theory, took 25 points. So if I go to the leaderboard, how does it work? Where are those 25? Yes. He gave you 25 in both seasonal and local. Yeah. So now Hula is at 99 points. Wow. And Funner at 29. And who else was playing? I don't know. And Fergus 0. You're still at 0. Together with Alluvia and Zombie. The three of you never won a game. Very strange. But you have some season points. What are season points? I have no idea. Probably if you are playing Marble. Yeah, I think season points are if you are playing Marble on other streams. That's very possible. Okay, we are copying. Meanwhile, I think we are pretty much done with a copy of the survey. I'm copying it to the final machine. So what do we need to do? We need to open a new session. We need to open it on the production machine. You see the file just arrived now. That's the sound. That's the sound. Of the file. Okay, so here we are in the machine. I just need to do something quickly because I need to stop the server. Who is online? who is online? Wait a second. Hey guys, I need to stop it right now. Okay, I will stop it anyway. I will stop it anyway. Boom, it's gone. And now we what do we do? And now what do we do? Now we delete the previous server completely. GG previous server. Boom. RM minus RF. The most violent thing that you can do on Linux. And we extract our 29B. We extract our 29B, that is the one that we just created. So it's a new server package. Okay. Then we copied this guy. Whoops, we copied this thing because we need it. Then we start the server, but then we stop it immediately because we need just the first startup to create to create some directories for us because we are lazy. And then we copy this, and then we restart the server again. Now this should be the good run. So the server now goes up. Okay. So in theory that guy should be fixed. I don't know if I broke other things, but hopefully not. Hopefully not. So we can connect with the release client. We can connect with release client, and I just need to wait the server to go up. The server is doing stuff, is parsing quest and is loading stuff. So it's loading a bunch of stuff, including quests, NPCs, and yeah, it's loading 1 million NPC now. And then it will load all the items and all the combat rules and all the spells and all the trading thingies, and so it's loading 1 million things. And when it's done, it's still loading like crazy. It's loading NPC, as you can see. Loading vile note. And now is repopulating items. So as soon as you finish the items, it needs to load the maps. And after it loaded the maps, we can log in. Do you think it loaded? Yeah, I think it did. Yes. Okay. So what we want to do, we want to go to that guy. By the way, he's here because we were already here. This is his basic spawn position, right? So he's spawning here. And as we know, if we show the debug stuff, right? This white line is representing basically the area where he should roam, and that gray thing is his sleeping area, right? So if I ask him to go to sleep now, so if I do percept target go to sleep, we will see what happens. So it means that also in production, this area is not covered by the yeah, that's a problem though, boys. It's not covered by the navigation mesh. Why that area is not covered by the navigation mesh? That's very bad. So that guy would never move. Because probably, I don't know. Because this guy is very close to the border of the map where we have these big walls. You see these big walls, and maybe our I will check it in the editor because I can test it with my pet. Like if I summon my pet and I ask him to move, right? You see that it doesn't move. The fact that it doesn't move means that this area does not have a proper navigation map. So maybe the navigation map starts, I don't know, from here, like in another area, but definitely. Let me summon it again here. Seems that we have a problem in this wall area about navigation map, huh? This is not nice at all. This is not good at all. Okay, let's try to see in the editor why, right? So in theory, I should have a navigation mesh. Nav mesh, exactly. Where is this nav mesh? Yes, it's cutting off. Why we did it this way? It's cutting off. You see where the navigation mesh is? Navigation mesh is here, so it's actually not covering the whole area. I don't understand why that happened. It's not covering the whole area, and so this one is, and this one kind of is, but navigation mesh bound. Don't understand too much why we have 3 though. So looking at the map from the top, right? Looking at the map from the top, we have one navigation mesh, which is this guy. And you see that he's excluding this part. I have no idea why. But then we have another additional one. Okay, we have an additional one which is in this area. So in reality, if I take both of them, right? If I take both of them, this is covered and this is covered. And on this side, the problem is on this side. Because probably I did a copy of this one and I copied to the right, and so we are cutting off all of this. We are cutting off all of this. Yes, this navigation map is wrong. So it means that if we are where we think we are, but I think we are there, so we are, let me... So there were 2 problems on that guy. There were 2 problems on that guy. One... Yes. We are exactly there. We are exactly there. So... Okay. We are here. Somewhere... We are somewhere here. So outside of the nav mesh. Okay, so I don't want to do the change now because I cannot do the change now, because if I do the change now I will have to re-release a new client. So I will say BD out I will open a bug myself, right? I will open a bug myself because it's a bit tough for you to know. Or we can put it on this guy, but in reality is a major issue. Is a major issue. No, I want to open a new one so that we remember. So I will open a new one, which is a bug, is a map bug. Is models and maps, and is new, is assigned to me. And hey, the severity is at least medium. And is BD Road 01 as wrong nav mesh. So I say to be fixed before next release, right? Before relighting maps. So I have to do it a bit at the end of the cycle, of the release cycle, because if I do it now, it will basically impair all my other changes, right? So I cannot do it now. But I have to keep track, and I think there may be other maps that are a bit at the border that may have the same issue, huh? So we have to be careful on that. Okay, but good. At least we fixed. But for all the others, right? For all the others, so let's try the others, because the others, like this guy, right? Like this guy should be correct, because hopefully here there is, unless he's also at the border. No, he's not at the border. So this guy in theory should properly, and you see that they all go to the sleep location. Yes, exactly. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this thing, boys? Was it for an event, or why we have all those flying thingies? Let me test it in the old game and see. They were reported a number of times, but is it stuff that should be here, or is stuff that should just be deleted? Because I can just delete them. In the old game, they were on the ground. I see. Can move them on the ground, but it is the typical stuff that we could fix just in Unreal, you know, after full migration, but they were like this. But why? What can you do with this thing? You can... Why? I mean, why? Who invented this? Who invented this thing? Who invented this thing? Yeah, I mean, I could, if they are all in the same range of numbers, I could move them down, but I don't know. It seems to be a kind of a stupid idea. I mean, it's not a stupid because this has been potted, right? And this is the plant, so the plant can actually... But basically, what they did, the potted plant is obviously below ground, right? You cannot see it, but it's obviously there, right? You see? So all the so it's all the potted plants that are below. Anyway. Anyway. Yeah, we can maybe fix it after, but Otherwise, I have to take the ID of each one of these plants and then move them in the right location and then save it to database, and you know, it's a bit crazy actually. It takes a bit too long, I don't know. It takes a bit too long, but I think that now it should be better, right? So there is another bug that is actually speaking about Stalg, and I think that this one is now fixed. Apart from the pots out of place, everything else should be fine. So I would say, please check if Stalg and Tefusang work properly. Then open another bug only for the pots. And flag this one as fixed, right? So I will mark it as ready to test with that because it's actually in production now, so you can test Stalg and the Tefusang, that they are not like raining from the sky anymore, and because that is fixed. And but yes, we did a good fix tonight, because that error on the positioning of the sleeping area and the coordinates was definitely a problem, and now it's working fine. So pretty happy about that. Yeah, why not? Why not, boys? Okay, I think it's time to go. We did a good fix, but it's time to go. So I will say bye-bye. I will say bye-bye to you. I will see you tomorrow after tomorrow evening at 9:30 p.m. If you want to click on follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, is free and is helping us. So maybe you should do it. And if you want to do a bit more because you really love our project, you can go to patreon.com/planeshift and you can become a Patreon. And you can see some of the previews and stories and lore and things that I post sometimes. Plus, if you're an Unreal Engine developer, there are about 5 or 6 components that you can download from this repository as well. Right? And that's it. We fixed the bug. And we found another. But fine. It's okay, that's how life goes. That's how life goes. See you boys next time. Bye bye. Have a good night.